Grab a pencil and some paper, 'cause it's drawable along with Mark.
And Shrimp too.
Biddly-doo.
Hey there, it's Mark here,
And Shrimp here.
and we're glad you're stopping by. Today I thought I would doodle some woodland critters that live in the woods, or woodlands. Because I was thinking it'd be fun to do some kind of cartoon involving woodland critters, and like it would take place in the woodlands.
You should just say woods.
But I like the word woodlands. Woodlands. I know it's hard for me to say, but I guess that's why I want to say it. You know, I always want what you can't have. But anyway, yeah, some kind of woodland critter video. I don't really have any specifics in mind, or at least not very specifics as far as, like, you know, what the characters should be, but that's why it can be nice to doodle. Just doodle some woodland critters, then maybe I'll come up with some that I want to keep spending time with. I might keep drawing and developing, and imagine what a story is. But we'll see. For now, I'm just doodling for the sake of doodling. Doodling some woodland critters. These guys so far, I'm not sure exactly what they are, but this guy I'm drawing now seems kind of, he's rodenty.
Is that his name?
What? No, rodenty.
Yeah, Rodenty the rodent.
No. I guess I should say that he's rodent-like. No, his name is not Rodenty. I kind of like this crown on him, which I wasn't even planning on drawing. I was just going to draw some kind of hat on him. Ended up drawing this crown, and now I'm like, well, I guess there's a king. You see, just from doodling, I wasn't planning on drawing a king, but now, hey, maybe there's a king. So it makes you start thinking, you know, what is this woodland critter society like? How is this guy as a king? Is he a tyrant? Is there a revolution?
Or maybe it's just his birthday.
What do you mean?
Maybe it's his birthday, so he's got a paper crown.
Oh, or that. Sure.
And he's grumpy because he's like that. He gets grumpy at his own birthday parties. I don't know, I'm just...
No. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. So anyway, you can see that this will be different from when I drew that squid. Like, I won't have a step-by-step way of drawing. Like, I'll be drawing a little more sketchy, fast, and loose.
Sounds like my aunt.
What?
Sketchy, fast, and loose.
You shouldn't say things like that about your aunt.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Because now, like, what if some point in the future I end up drawing your aunt? Because then, you know, for the sake of continuity, I'll think, oh yeah, Chimp said that thing before, didn't he? About his aunt. Like he foreshadowed that his aunt is, quote, sketchy, fast, and loose. And so then maybe I end up drawing your aunt as a bit of a strumpet, and then that's reality. I mean, imaginary reality.
Yeah. We've been through all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I forget sometimes that the things I say can, you know, that they have power.
Yeah. But hey, maybe that's like the lesson for today.
A lesson?
Yeah, a lesson for today. Be careful what you say if you're a cartoon character. But anyway, what I was saying, I'll be drawing kind of sketchy and loose this time. So I won't be trying to give step-by-step guidance as I go, because I don't really know where I'm gonna go. So this won't be a draw-along, per se.
Then why'd you say it?
Did I say it?
Yeah, at the start. When you say...
Oh, the song?
Yeah.
The jingle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Grab a pencil and some paper, cause it's draw along, but not per se, with Mark
And Chimp Shrimp too.
Beedle-dee.
But, regardless, you, friend, watching this, you're still invited to doodle, if you want to doodle. Doodle some woodland critters. But, you don't have to doodle that. You don't have to doodle. You don't have to do anything. But I guess I like the idea that you're maybe, like, doodling or crocheting or whittling or something. And I'm like your virtual company.
Well, they're more like our virtual company, right?
Well, for us, I guess, because we are here in our place, but they're in their place. Either way, it's cool that our places are meeting like this, like our worlds are
Colliding.
Yeah. Well, maybe not colliding, but just sort of sliding against each other, or just, touching. Anyway, I guess I'm just saying, if for whatever reason you would like to have this video on, do it. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why it looks different behind us, it's because it is different behind us, and like not just behind us, but all around us. I mean, I guess it's not that different. It's all my same things, all the same belongings, but like the walls that you see, they're different. I mean, again, they're not that different. They're built out of a lot of the same materials that the previous walls around me were constructed from. It's just these walls were constructed about a mile and a half, couple miles north of where the previous walls were constructed.
What he's trying to say is we moved.
Yeah, we moved.
Or he moved.
Well, you live here too. We both moved.
Yeah, but I didn't actually move. You did all the actual lifting.
Well, you were there in spirit. You helped out with the spiritual heavy lifting.
Sure. But yeah, I figured if I tried to actually carry stuff, that it would just end up being you would carry stuff, but then spend the extra time imagining that I was carrying it, and I just thought that might slow you down. So I just figured I'd just stay out of the way.
Oh, well, you're and sweet of you. I appreciate that. You're sweet to take that into consideration. But yeah, here we are. Welcome. Welcome to my new place. Maybe sometime I'll give y'all a video tour.
That'd be fun.
Yeah?
If you can get it done before you move again.
Yeah. And maybe I'll also take y'all out for a video visit to the woods. I live next to these woods, so it'd be cool to give a video tour of the woods with Chimp. And then, maybe we'll see some of the woodland critters that we draw. See, it all ties back in. So, would that be fun?
Yeah. Also, don't forget, you said it in that other video that you were gonna talk about sensitivity. Because I said, maybe I'm just too sensitive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, don't we?
We do. We sure do.
But don't feel rushed. You don't have to. Like, we can space it out. Take your time. There's no rush. Because they say, don't they? Life is long.
I'm pretty sure you got that backwards.
Long is life?
No, life is short.
Yeah. yeah, I've heard that. I mean, I really can't say what life is because I haven't seen the whole thing, so I have no perspective. But yeah, sometimes, you feel like, man, life is short. But then other times, I feel like, man, it kind of drags a bit. Kind of drags in the middle. But really, it works either way. Like when it feels like it's dragging, that's when you think, well, I got all this time. Maybe I'll make a video tour. And then when you feel like life is short, that's when you think, oh, life is short. I better hurry up and I better finish that video tour. So it kind of works together, I think, maybe.
So both?
Yeah, why not both? Oh, and we got this door behind us, so we could have characters come in, you know? Like, who's that? It's Mailbox. Hi, Mailbox.
Hi, how's it going?
You sound like you got some mail in your mouth. Here, let me So, how cool is that? A mailbox that comes inside? That is like the ultimate shut-in fantasy right there. So how about you, Chimp? Are you enjoying the place okay?
Yeah. I miss the blue behind us.
Oh yeah, I had the previous wall, I had painted it blue.
Yeah, it made for a good picture. 'Cause that's where I live, is in pictures. So I like... I just think I look good with blue around me.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I did like that blue. But, I am renting. So before I start painting walls, I want to talk to my landlord about it first. And I would like to put in some time first, where I'm just paying rent, not bothering him, not causing any problems. And then, after a few months, then be like, hey, is it cool if I paint a wall? Like, you can trust me now. Like, I'm not gonna make a mess of the place. But, I just want to wait a little bit. So it's not like I'm moving in and right away, hey, I'm gonna change everything. I don't want to come in, guns a-blazing. Alright, there's a new tenant in town. Think I'll paint me a wall. So I just want to put in some time and gain that trust first. I don't know, that's just how I like to do things. And that's how I did things in school, growing up. Like every year, first semester, just be on your best behavior, gain the trust of the teacher, just be a star student from August to Christmas. And then after Christmas break, come back and I was about to say get away with murder, but first of all, I don't think you could get away with murder. Well, first of all, you shouldn't murder. But then second of all, I don't think you could get away with murder. But also, you shouldn't murder even if you could get away with it. Sorry, I don't mean to get so preachy. But I mean, what you could get away with is like cutting up in class a little bit, or needing to take sick days a little more often, stay in school. Or you could get away with drawing a Ginpatsu
Oh, goodness.
on the chalkboard whenever the teacher left the room.
You gonna explain to the folks at home who Ginpatsu is?
Ginpatsu. He's a character of mine. He was a favorite, I guess, when I was in high school. Like, in my U.S. history class, whenever the teacher had to leave the classroom, there would always be a classmate who would go, "Mark, draw Ginpatsu." And so I would go up to the whiteboard and draw him. He's a pig, sort of a rural pig. He had a hat and overalls, which would only ever be strapped on one side. And on his other side, his bosom would be hanging out like that. And then I would draw little flies flying around it. And that's Ginpatsu. Hey, how's it going? And then the teacher would come back in, see the Ginpatsu on the whiteboard, and we'd all be giggling while he had to erase it. And I mean, he knew it was me, but he was kind of like, well, Mark didn't do anything first semester, so I'm just glad he has some kind of personality. So anyway, I'm gonna wait a little bit on that wall, okay?
But it's so white.
I know, but what do you want me to do? I mean, besides paint it.
Well,
Well, well,
well,
well, Chimp, I kind of rushed into this without, ran out of paper,
oh man.
so I guess I'll go buy more.
Oh, okay, sweet.
And this was kind of nice cardstock, but I was thinking I could get like that blue copy paper that you would get at like at an office supply store. You get like a whole stack of that for pretty cheap. And I can figure out how much I need, because I know how many pages tall the wall is and how many pages wide. So I can calculate all these areas, and then when I add them all up here, it comes out to 71 sheets. So I'll probably go ahead and get 100. So yeah, let's go to our neighborhood office supply store.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail everything you were doing.
No, it's fine. This will be a little adventure. It's like a home improvement show now. You know? Sure?
What was that?
I was trying to do Tim Allen from Home Improvement, but I guess it sounded more like a anime character. Nani?
We're going out into the world, and who knows what we'll find. We're facing what's ahead of us.
But mindful what's behind, we're going out onto the road.
Oh, what a road we ride, with traffic lights
Construction sites
and sidewalks on the side. We're going out in public now, and who knows what we'll see.
A sign that says Amanda Davis got back on TV.
We're going to the office depot, who knows what's in store.
Well, I do 'cause I checked the inventory online before.
And as we drive there,
We drive defensively,
and we arrive there.
not apprehensively. 'Cause every stranger that you see is a potential new best friend. But ideally not, 'cause it'd be a lot, and you don't want to overextend. But we're here at the office depot. So now we'll find a place to park, and I will march right in.
Get paper,
And then decorate our room, and then resume the draw along with Mark.
Why are you changing?
Because, chimp, I'm a master of disguises. Disguises. Going into the office supply store, I want to look like I'm a businessman with an office. So I figure a button-up shirt, make it look like, hey, I just came from my office to get some office supplies for my office. Because, wearing what I was wearing, they'd see me and probably think, that punk doesn't work in an office. He's just gonna take this paper home and tape it over his walls.
But you are gonna.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I just like to try to throw people off the scent a little bit, Kind of like how when I take my car in to get serviced, like at a Jiffy Lube or something, like that's when I dress down. Like wear a t-shirt, jeans with holes in them, a dirty pair of shoes, maybe a baseball hat. Because, if I go in looking all preppy or clean cut, they'll be like, look at this guy. Can't imagine him ever even changing his own oil. Probably doesn't know anything about cars. We can make up stuff, make up what's wrong with the car, overcharge him, he won't know any better. So that's why I like to show up looking like, hey, I'm a dude. Oh, and take the show tunes out of the CD player. Because they listen to them. They listen to your CDs. And when they turn on your CD player and hear show tunes, they're gonna think, hey. I mean, they won't recognize it. They won't go, hey, this is Sunday in the Park with George. But they'll at least be able to tell, hey, this is music that someone who doesn't know anything about cars would listen to. And then they'd take me out to or hang me out to dry, take me to the dryer, whatever the phrase is. So that's why I like to disguise myself. When I go to the Jiffy Lube, dress down. When I go to the Office Depot, dress up.
And Office Depot gives you better service because of that?
Probably not necessarily better service, but I don't know. I just feel more confident, I guess. Like now I feel like I can walk in there and say, excuse me, good sir. I am in the market for some blue copy paper. If you might show me your finest selection. And that's what I did. Alright. I got it. Let's take this business shirt off, though. A long day at the office. Well, I wallpapered it.
I do like that a lot better.
Good. This is the end of the video. If you feel like sharing anything with me that you drew, feel free to tweet me or Instagram me. These are my Twitter and Instagram handles. And take care. Hope to see you soon.